What's up? Good morning, good morning. Oh, I don't have my backlights on. Hold on. I got to have them streamer lights on, right? What's up, everybody? We are playing some more Pure Pauper. This is what we're doing all week. We're playing Pure Pauper all week. Testing out cards, decks, and stuff that I'm going to play for the tournament. I'm leaning very heavily into a mono black build, but as a fan of Monster Tron, I thought, you know what? Let's play a Monster Tron list. This list was by Tom Wade. There's a link in the Moxfield to his Moxfield page down below where this deck is. What is up, Lotus? Good morning, morning. This is a pretty interesting take on Monster Tron. I've played Monster Tron several times in the past. I really love the deck. It is cheating out big monsters and swinging sideways. Obviously, a playstyle that's near and dear to my heart. So, what are we doing with this deck? Well, nice shirt. Yeah, this is David Royale merch in the chat, David. If you want to check out his stuff, you can head to his merch store. I almost sent that message without an R. Nice shit. Still is. Great merch, buddy. I'm hoping my hoodie arrives today. Which hoodie did you get, Lotus? I got both my shirts in these. Like I love these. Like I don't know what these are called. Like baseball cuts. You know what I mean? I love these style shirts. Mono red. Oh, nice. Send pics. Anyway, so what do we got going on here? Well, we are Monster Troning all over the place in the Pure format. So if you don't know what the Pure format or Core Pauper is, this is Pauper without any expansion sets. This is a tournament hosted by GN that's happening this Saturday. I originally thought about live streaming it, but I don't think I'm going to live stream it. I think I'm just going to play the games and record it. And then I thought it'd be fun maybe Monday following the tournament, we live stream the games and I kind of look over my play paths and stuff. I thought could be interesting, see why we did bad, or hopefully, fingers crossed, why we did good, you know. But I am leaning a little bit more toward mono black, but I do want to try this deck out. So what we got going on? Well, we are a Tron deck that's going to use Tron to ramp out into ginormous creatures, and that's pretty much our entire game plan. Land-wise, we have one Blossoming Sands, a green-white enters battlefield tapped, you gain a life, a Bajuka Bog, which taps for black, or you know, nukes a graveyard, which is nice. What's up, Torvis? You did make it at the start. Also, Torvis, about notifications. I found out YouTube apparently has like a site-wide problem about notifying people with live streams. So, I guess it's been an ongoing thing. I've heard other streamers talk about it. 3 Crystal Grottos enters battlefield scry 1, but you can tap it to filter your mana a little bit better. Yo, / I can sign in if you want Core Pauper, whatever's good. Yeah. If you want to play some Core Pauper, Lotus, for sure. 3 forests, 4 Urza Mine, 4 power plants, 4 towers. That's our mana base. 20 lands that can hopefully tap for a ton of mana. What we got going on outside of that? Well, we have 4 Chromatic Spheres and 4 Chromatic Stars to draw cards and to cycle our lands a little bit better. We also have 4 Expedition Maps to find our Tron pieces, 4 Ancient Stirrings to find our Tron pieces, or a threat, whichever or. We have an additional 1 copy of Crop Rotation. What's interesting about this is not only can this find us our Tron land, so we guarantee to have Tron, but if we play against a match that has removal, we can use Crop Rotation to, like land destruction, to stack a land and replace it. So that's pretty interesting. Please don't play Red, Lotus. I gotta test, man. You know what I mean? We have 4 Union of the Third Path. This is an interesting card I've seen before. This is a 3-drop instant that you draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. So not only is it a draw spell, but it's also a hopefully we live spell. See, the thing with Monster Tron in the past is you need to live long enough so you can start dumping all your threats, all your Boulder Branch Golems, Wretched Grifts, Ulamox Crushers, and things like that. Then it becomes really hard with our opponent to deal with our board. So Union of the Third Path, not only being a draw spell, helps us do that because we are missing some of our best board wipers in Breath Weapon and Fiery Cannonade. We do have 3 Suffocating Fumes to hopefully hit all the little critters that are annoying, such as, what's-his-face, Kodatha. What's interesting is that I don't know, is Navigator's Compass, is it legal in this format? Because if it is, yeah, Dominaria. So Navigator's Compass could come into the deck. I really like Compass a lot. I think it's a really, really good choice for this deck. So, because it also helps filter mana. So if we maybe find ourselves needing it, we can bring it in and remove like one thing here or there. We'll figure it out as we go. Firewall, what's up? Have you considered playing Maul Splicer in this deck? No, because I'm not sure what that card is. Maul Splicer, a 7-drop 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 3/3 golem creature tokens on the battlefield. Golems have trample. It's not bad. It's not bad by any means. I don't think I'd want it over what we have creature-wise, though. But yeah, we have the 3 Suffocating Fumes. We can cycle it if need be, which is nice. So it's not just a dead card in our hand like Breath Weapon is. But also, the -1/-1 doesn't hit quite as much. But I think it's going to be more important for the matchups like the Kadathas and stuff. We have 4 Self-Assemblers, which is enters battlefield, you may search your library for a Self-Assembler card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. So it's like a big Squadron Hawk. We have 2 Bulwark Giants. This is a 3/6 that when it enters battlefield, you gain 3 life for 6, which is kind of cool. It's also a little nice bit of synergy with Boulder Branch Golem since it's also a Golem. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I still don't know if I'd want it over the creature suite we have. It could be probably a 1-of maybe. We have 2 Fingrin Marauders. Fingrin is just amazing. Just a really, really good card. Especially in a deck with Chromatic Stars, Chromatic Spheres, Ancient Expedition maps, and just, you know, other artifacts. Just really, really solid. It's definitely slow for the burn matchup, but like if we can stave off the burn matchup with like Union, or like Bulwark or Boulder Branch and get to Fingrin Marauder, like there's just no way. David asked me not to play red, is like asking me to stop breathing. Feel it. 2 Boulder Branch Golems. This is a when it enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to its power. Prototype 6/5. So out of the gate, it's a 7-drop, gain 6. Or you can prototype it for 4. It becomes a 3/3 and is a gain 3. We also have 4 Wretched Grifts. When it enters battlefield, draw a card. It's a 3/4 flyer. And last but not least is 2 Ulamog's Crusher, 8/8, attacks each turn if able. That's our main deck. Sideboard-wise, I realized I closed out a little thing that pops up. So sideboard-wise, 2 Diabolic Edicts, an extra Suffocating Fumes, 40 Glamours, 2 Serene Hearts, 2 Pulse of Marassa, and 3 Tormod's Crypt to round it out. Fairly simple, fairly to the point. Yeah, let's get in some games. Lotus, I will throw up a Buddy's queue. All right, Buddy's queue's up. Anybody who's watching, feel free to press the like button. It goes a long way in helping the channel out. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And you can also become a member for $1 a month. Gains you access to our community Discord server where decks like this come from, and your name at the beginning and end of stream. And last but not least, also, this hand. Last but not least, also, you get, trying to debate if I want to keep this hand, access to the custom emotes, or name at the beginning and end of stream. I can't remember what I said. And clever memes and deck lists. True. Also, a lot of memes and deck lists. So, thing is, we have a lot of draw power, but we don't have a lot of dig stuff, so I don't know about this hand. I'm going to keep it as an experimentation. We got to see, I know, like, typically what Tron lands you want, like, Tron hands you want, but I am curious with this Union of the Third Path where we can go from here, you know what I mean? He's going to play Forest? Interesting. Oh, shoot, okay, this might not be super good. I'm going to first lead on this. We get a Crusher. Alright, maybe I should have mulliganed this. Ledgewalker. Lotus said, don't know. David asked me not to play red. I feel like this would have been a good hand against red. Well, there's Tron. We did it. Now we just gotta not die next turn. And the turn after that. So we can play Ulamog's Crusher and then attack with it. Bogles typically does run Journey to Nowhere. Yep. Enchantment number 1 coming down. Enchantment number 2 coming down. Okay, only 2 of them this turn. The problem is whether or not this Ulamog's Crusher is going to get in. Well, let's fade a Journey to Nowhere. What we got to do. Yikes. The nice thing is this Wretched Grift can go underneath this Ledgewalker a little bit, but my problem is that he just sacks his lands to this Ulamog's Crusher. Can't block. Yeah, this is over. Game over. Alright, I'm just going to scoop to that. Let's Deglamour and Serene Heart. Bring in all of our Controlish package. Yay me. Bring in our Controlish package here. We don't need the Fingrin Marauders as much here. I don't think we want all these fumes? Maybe we do. We don't need crop rotation here. We do need a way to close the game out, though. I think Ulamog's Crusher is going to be too slow here. Boulder Branch is fine. I'm going to cut the Giant here. And I'm going to cut 2 Unions. Try like this. We just need a way to keep their board clean. Huh. I don't hate this. I don't like the fact we're not doing anything till turn 3, though. What's up, Bull? Lotus crushed me game 1. I'll keep this, because we do have Deglamour. I kind of wish we had a green-black land. I'm kind of like, maybe we need a green-black land. You know? I think I'm going to go get a Bajuka Bog with this. Oh, just drawing Natty Tron's pretty nice, too. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get a Bajuka Bog here. It'll be a little slow, but he's not doing a ton either. I guess we could depend on what he's going to do this turn. Okay, Ledgewalker, sure. I guess we could get Crystal Grotto is actually probably better, right? Crystal Grotto is kind of like the same thing. So we can get Tron. I meant to play Crystal Grotto. That's okay. Can't remember if you run Sweets. I'm going to let him know we run Suffocating Fumes. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. He crushes everyone with it, but But I had the last laugh the other night with Tamira Adventure Pauper List. He beat me like 6 times in a row. Nice. Still it's time. Alright, we'll pass here. Really, the better play would have been play Crystal Grotto. Like, I wasn't thinking. The better play here is play Crystal Grotto and then hold up the Diabolic Edict. Would have been the better play, but it is what it is. Can't block, so they get to hit me. I will put that on top of my deck. Let me try to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. So play another self-assembler. Oh no, callers. Play another self-assembler and pass. I just realized too we shuffled away what we scried. Not playing super duper well, but that's okay. I think it's more important to put pressure onto the board. Let's edict them now. Also, I think the smarter thing would have been to draw Union. Yeah, probably. I think the smarter thing might have been to draw Union and then use Suffocating Fumes instead of playing Self-Assembler there, and then to get rid of the Ledgewalker. This Rancor is going to be annoying for sure. We do have Suffocating Fumes out the wazoo, though. And what's nice is we could just deglamour the Rancor away if we wanted to. I don't really see much of a reason to play the other Self-Assembler other than just hold up Suffocating Fumes. They get the Rancor back, but they lose the Ethereal Armor. Another Scout, another Rancor. Another Scout, another Rancor. You want to do the same thing and just hold up Fumes. I think we might get here on this one. Man, I love Bogles, but I hate going up against it. I don't mind going against Bogles that much. I like the deck. I like Bogles. I definitely prefer my deck, though. I think this is the right play, is just to bring in a ton of removal for what they got going on. I'm going to say this now, though. I think I would like to see Navigator's Compass. It just helps fix the mana so much better. Even if it's just a 1 of and not a 4 of, it just helps fix the mana so much. Speaking of fixed mana, this is interesting because we have the maps, but it's super slow and we really have to keep drawing stuff, but we do have cantrips. So this is a really, really debatable hand to keep. I think we mulligan this, honestly. Because what we go like turn 1 Chromatic Sphere into Crystal Grotto. I guess we could keep it, but like I'm not super in love with it. I definitely don't like this hand either. Alright, I like this hand a lot more. Keep this. I'm gonna bottom. Keep going. No. I'm gonna bottom probably the Blossoming Sands because we can use Chromatic Sphere. So, well, I guess we should bottom probably the. Damn, it sucks. We got to bottom a Tron piece. I think it's too important. We have interaction though, and Chromatic Star cantrips for us to be able to use the Glamour. I think is more important. I'm not gonna complain about drawing another Tron piece though. Ideally, he goes enchantment here, not play creatures, because now we just play and hold up Edict. He knows we have Edict though, so he could definitely play around it pretty easily depending on what his hand is. If you have Edict, it's gonna suck, is what he says in the chat. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. If that just doesn't scream I have it though, right? Yeah, well, to be fair. To be fair, this may have Vitality Charm. Can he flash that in, though? Well, we'll find out. No, he did not. Did he keep a 1 creature hand? That's good. Should have tapped down the mine, but... Chromatic Sphere could be a head game, right? You tap down your color land, you just leave Chromatic Sphere, they think you don't have a color source. That's big brain moves. That's the sideboard tech against Edict. I did not know that. I will definitely have to keep that in mind. Okay, so sack this one, we get a Self-Assembler. Ancient Stirrings, come on, Power Plant. I think I would rather have Crystal Grotto than Boulder Branch here. Wretched Grift, I think we got to bottom you, buddy. Play Chromatic Star. We do have enough mana to start playing Self-Assembler, though. You gotta be careful, though. The Glamour. Rancor, I'm not as worried about as I am. I should do this on my turn to crack the Chromatic Sphere if I'm gonna crack it, because in case we get an Ancient Stirrings. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just draw a card. Another Tower. We get a Power Plant. I'll say we're gonna have all the mana in the world. I really don't feel like tapping down for Self-Assembler, but I think it's fine. Fine-ish. We need to start applying some bit of pressure here. We do have Deglamour to try to deal with some of the more unruly enchantments. Let's top deck Edict here. Double Deglamour is really interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Gonna attack here because I can't imagine any blocks. We'll hit him next turn with that old Razzle Dazzle. Deglamour, get rid of Armadillo Cloak. Yikes. Serenity would be an amazing draw. Just destroy all auras. Holy smokes. Well, he's empty-handed, but we are not going to let him gain 11 life. I was like, how crazy would that be if we hit a... I mean, we're still going to take 7 here, but he don't get to gain any life off of it. Come on, Edict. Damn. Well, Self-Assembler here. Go fetch up another one. And unfortunately, we just kind of have to yield here and hope we fade a turn or two, just in case they top deck something crazy. Oh my god, come on. Another Armadillo Cloak. Although I don't think he attacks here. Shake my head. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Don't think he's going to attack. We have so many interactive pieces to draw. We draw another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? We have 5 to draw. Oh, dang it. F is he running... right. Are you running Commune? No, sir. David says, shake my head. Shame. We might lose just from I believe in top decks only. It's a really good one. We still trade, and he doesn't kill us. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I'll just tap for Crystal Grotto. The problem with Serene Heart is he just gets to pick the Rancors back up, but top deck a land, damn it. You know? Draw a card from Chromatic Sphere. Serene Heart. Alright. Ancient Stirrings. Interesting. Expedition Map, Boulder Branch Golem, Wretched Grift. I'm going to take the Golem here, just because he's big. We have the Serene Heart. Like I said, I just hate it's going to be like, here comes in Rancor. Another Ancient Mask? Sure. 29, 23. Destroy all Auroras. Rancors go back to hand, which suck, but GG is what I'm hoping for. I'm going to throw the Self-Assembler underneath the bus just in case. Yeah, I think we're going to get there. I hope anyway. We are getting Tron, damn it. We are going to assemble Exodia before this game's over, I promise. Power Plant. Cast Boulder Branch. Refill our life a bit. I don't think he has anything with haste, so attack with everybody. Yield through turn. Assembles Tron 11 turns later. Hey, I finally got there. Down to 1. So we were 1 shy from the kill shot there. Vitality Charm. So he had it, so we needed the Serene Heart. Armadillo Cloak. And then triple Rancor. He's had amazing draws. Like, no lie, Lotus has had great draws. But we have the game just by flyer. Oh, wait. I didn't realize he did that on the instep. Well, he's dead here anyway. He gains a lot, but he doesn't gain, like, enough to survive combat next turn. Crazy game. Crazy game. Let's run another one. I don't know if he'll jump right in or not, but I'll throw it up there. There, cool, he did. Jumped right in. Another card worth considering for this deck is Abundant Harvest. I personally like it a bit more than Crop Rotation. Yeah, Abundant Harvest could be played. I like Crop Rotation because of the instant speed. I don't think Abundant Harvest is instant speed. It's really only there for matchups like a Ponza matchup is all it's there for. Abundant Harvest. Yeah, it's sorcery, so I was right. Yeah, it's there to like fade the Ponza is what it's there for. Well, we almost have Exodia in hand, so keep Plains. Ah, I see. The weenie has a turn has arrived. I'm just gonna pass. Oh, Boros. Okay. Get in for one. Boros is always a really messy matchup for this deck. It feels like, especially because of like they get cards like Galvanic Blast. That's really bad for us. That was a bad draw. I don't know. Could be hard for him to kill, I guess. I'm just gonna throw down Bojuka Bog this turn. Our problem is like we're not drawing very well. Plus Mono Harvest double as a cantrip if you don't need the land that turn. Yeah, it does. Like I said, the main reason Crop Rotation's here is for Ponza more than anything. Alright, let's top deck Tron here. Come on, Tower. Card we cannot cast. Oh, this game's going sideways really, really fast here. I actually do think Crop Rotation should just be a Navigator's Compass, honestly. Gains 3 life is nice, but also, like, we're playing 3 colors instead of just mono green now. Well, green-red, I suppose. Another Batter Fist. Well, it's the recycled Batter Fist, but still, you get the point. Alright, we're dead. We're not drawing our... Yeah, we're not drawing mana, so... this matchup's tricky, because there's not a lot that I like in this matchup. I actually really don't like Suffocating Fumes that much. We don't really have anything much better. I guess we can bring in Pulse and Marassa. Feels nice. Bring that in. I'm going to cut 2 Suffocating Fumes. Fumes just doesn't kill much of what they got going on. You could say Deglamour could be okay. But, like, I'm not in love with it either. Edict's not going to be that exciting. Alright, just run it back. There's Exodia. So, keep. I told Lotus, I said really bad draws on my end there. He said very good ones on my end. I was like, I could tell. Yeah. Just lead with Expedition Map. Pass. We're gonna have a Crystal Grotto. So honestly with Expedition Map, I just might just fetch up another Crystal Grotto. I don't know yet. I should have played Power Plant over mine there. Just in case he has some kind of removal. Oh yes, Tron hand with almost 0 payoffs. We have Wretched Grift. Wretched Grift is not a bad payoff. Candy Trail's so good. Such a good card. I'm playing, so he's not got Red Source yet. But he's going to get to loop this Candy Trail. He did top one and bottom the other with Candy Trail, by the way. Pulse Marassa is kind of cool. I was going to crack Expedition Map there. Whoops. Whoopsie. Draw a card. Fengrid Marauder. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Trying to be, I'll have what, 8 mana, so I'll have enough to crack Expedition Map, play Fingered Marauder and crack Expedition Map. How's that for a payoff, Firewall? I was like, don't journey to nowhere me, brah. Only 1051, I thought it was like 11 something. Cool. Gal Blast time. Okay, Candy Trail. So let's see what he does with Candy Trail here. He is going to... Candy Trail just reminds me of the artwork on Candy Trail. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. That is scary. Candy Trail reminds me of that game for PS. It was in the PS3 era. It's called Fairy Tale Fights. I don't know. I just get straight up vibes from that. No attacks. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then leave Power Plant to crack. We also have the Pulse of Marassa to pick up whatever creature he decides to kill. Oh no, I can't have that. Why not? Well, Journey to Nowhere we can't deal with quite as well as Gal Blast, but let's yeah, I'm just gonna fetch up another Crystal Grotto, honestly. We have a million land. Let's start digging for stuff. So if we go to game 3, which I would be surprised, but if we do go to game 3, does Gal Blast Wretched Grift? No? Okay. If we do go to game 3, we can bring into Glamour, which feels decent. Yeah, I'm fine with putting you on top. Crack the Crow Spear, draw the Ancient Stirrings, dig with Ancient Stirrings, find hopefully a creature. Okay, Self-Assembler, sweet. So that's going to allow us to put... Self-Assembler is fairly good against this Boros, because it acts as a cantrip and it's a big creature for them to deal with. Although I'm sure he has like Cast into Fire, right? No, Cast into Fire is Lord of the Rings, so no, he would not have Cast into Fire. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack with Wretched Grift. Also helps diversify our threats. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have enough mana to double Self-Assembler next turn, which is pretty good. Just gets in with Glenhawk, sure. Another Candy Trail. Alright, let's see what happens here. See how he scries. But yeah, it does. It reminds me of that game Fairy Tale Fights, which I did a full walkthrough of on my channel if you're interested. But 2 on top again. Core Skyfisher, pick up. I don't know what you pick up here. Candy Trail, maybe? Okay, Acre Wellspring. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't know what you pick up here. So we could do 7, 8, 9. So that'd be number 10. So what we could do is we could play Self-Assembler, get another Self-Assembler, play Crystal Grotto, Scry. No, just play the Mine. I mean Power Plant. Oh, one or the other, right? Play Self-Assembler, use its ability, actually use its ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Self-Assembler again. Yes, use its ability. Play Expedition Map. Attack with both. There's definitely an argument for leaving Wretched Grift on defense, though. But I think I'm going to attack with both. Just be greedy. I mean, they have the Candy Trails. They are hurt on mana this game. Yeah, I think we'll bring in Deglammers. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. So no attacks, period. Crystal Grotto. If we don't like what we see, I like what we see. So I'm not going to crack the map here. Although, okay, so 11 mana would be this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the other Self-Assembler. No. Tap 1. Add white. 5 and 6. Enter battlefield, gain 5 life. Wretched Grift I'm not attacking with because it does not trade well if he double blocks. So I'm just going to send in the assemblers here. Okay. We kill the Core Skyfisher here. And Lightning Bolt, sure. So he does get to trade off a little bit. God damn. But we also traded off with him, and we still have a pretty good board. And now we also have target for Pulse and Marassa, which is pretty good. We're going to draw Union next turn. There goes Candy Trail. And he scoops. All right. Deglammer comes in. I'm going to pitch the Suffocating Fumes. And honestly, I'm only going to bring in 2. Just to fight the Journey to Nowheres. Honestly, might cut a Crusher. Yeah, we can cut Crop Rotation. Try like that. Let's see if we can do the turn 3 Tron. Can we have the natty turn 3 Tron again? Probably not. No. This is a weird hand. Is this keepable? Probably not, right? We have Ancient Stirrings. We find a Tron piece. Chromatic Sphere. Union of the Third Path gains us some life. I don't think we keep a Tron hand that has 0 Tron lands, right? This is also not very good. But I don't hate this either. Yeah, the Maul to 5 is not great. I'm going to keep this. 1, 2. Lennon Mulligan. Tron for the win. Well, we're going to lead with Chromatic Star here instead of Expedition Map. So we can hit Ancient Stirrings in case we don't top deck a land. Ideally, we'll top deck a land here. Did he keep a 1 land hand? That'd be surprising. Did he? Okay, no. Crystal Grotto. Yeah, let's Grotto. Bottom U. Nice. Alright, come on, Power Plant. Damn. I think I'm gonna get the Self-Assembler. We can start getting threats down at some capacity here. You know what? I should not have played Expedition Map there. I'll tell you why. It's because if he has a way to destroy the target artifact, I'm kind of boned, right? If you hope to draw that 3rd Tron land off top, believe me, I will say you'll never get it. Sometimes when you believe hard enough, and you have the heart of the cards, you can. You really gotta believe deep down inside of you. What did I say? What did I tell you? I'm gonna play Chromatic Sphere. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this Yugi. Yeah. We still got a long ways to go, right? But that's clear who's the protagonist here. Dang. What do we do here? Do we crack the map to find like? I think we can just chain together some draws here. If he wants to get rid of this map, he can get rid of this map, right? I think we're showing him we have Natty Tron now. We have the turn 5 Tron, turn 4 Tron. So I think we just cycle through some of our spheres here. some more chromatics, if you will. We're getting hit with a lot here, though. And we're going to, like, empty out our next turn just to play a creature that dies to Gal Blast real easy. So, he's going to play another... Okay, he's going to crack a Clue and Glinthawk. Pick up Ancient Den, maybe? Be my guess. And then replay it. Run out of creatures. Oh, dang it. I tapped wrong. Well, okay. Gain 6. Try to stabilize a little bit. Don't know how much I'm going to get punished for not cracking those things, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely crack them this time. God damn it. It'd be nice. Let's rip it to Glamour. You know what I mean? That would be really nice. Could opt deck Fingrin Marauder. That'd be kind of insane. Yeah, the Glamour would be pretty cool, though. Of course, Skyfisher. Pick up a land, I would assume. The problem is like, he has a really good board currently. Tower, Power Plant, the Glamour. Mine. We draw Natty Tron again. Expedition map. I'm just going to get a Crystal Grotto. Once got a hand with Tower, Power Plant, Abundant Harvest, 2 Ancient Stirrings, and double Chromatic. It's never found a third Urza land. That's rough. Our problem is if he can kill this thing, we're kind of just screwed. I mean, we're not in a great position, period. Right? Like, we're not in a very good position, period. We really have to top deck, like, some kind of... Here, gain a bunch of life card. I definitely don't feel like I played this round as well as I did the first one. It was like just another Journey to Nowhere. The fact that we've not seen a Gal Blast so far is really surprising. And we're also taking 6 in the air, which sucks. But like I said, we can peel a Deglamour off the top. That'd be kind of sick. Ooh, okay. That's not bad either. Grotto. Bottom U. Play Wretched Griff. Draw a card. Okay. Okay. That sucks. Trying. Anyway, gotta go for now. Good luck with testing. Thanks, Firewall. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good day. We'll catch you later. I feel like I just Union the third path now, so they can't Lightning Bolt us in response. This gain 4. Oh, Pulse of Marassa. Not the most exciting draw right now, because we have nothing in the graveyard hit with it. That also might be why Chromatic Sphere... I mean, not Chromatic Sphere, the other thing. You know, the thing that does the thing that does the thing. The crop rotations in the graveyard. I mean, in the deck, because of Pulse Marassa. It gives us an extra target for Pulse Marassa. Candy Trail comes in. Can't do anything, so I'm just going to yield through turn. Candy Trail, Lotus is going to... What's he going to scry here? 2 on top, 0 on bottom. Considering he's cracking this Candy Trail right now, makes me think that he's got like a... No? Maybe he's got Lightning Bolt here. Well, we got to try to block one of these dudes. We do have Pulse Marassa, so he could just have burn damage. If we're at 7, he could just double Gal Blast us here. God damn it. Double burn us. Yep. GG's. That was my hand. Alright. Let's get another one up. That was close. That was close. Definitely think yeah, Fatality, yeah. Definitely think I played a little wrong there. But I don't feel like... It's not a bad matchup. I mean, it's definitely worse not having Breath Weapon, but it's not a bad matchup either. You know? Breath Weapon's really good, though. We just don't have access to that in this style of format. I would face you, but I'm going to lay a bit in bed. Yeah, no worries. I get it. We'll play some other time, David. Alright, what we got going on here? A pretty bad hand. Yeah, again, not very good. Also really bad. I'll keep this. 1, 2. Wade's still watching? I don't know if Wade was ever in. Yeah, this sucks. Going bottom up. I got Bully, Jeskai, Ephemerate, and Elves if you want to play against one of those. I also have Ultratron, but it's not usually a fun matchup for content. No worries, Aaron. Yeah, we're just like testing some of the Pure Pauper stuff. Nothing too crazy. Just seeing what decks I like, pretty much. Grotto's not bad. Just kind of Ephemerate and Pure. Yeah, is that a Pure, Aaron? The Ephemerate? I don't think Ephemerate's legal. My head is killing me. Kick Graham's ass. Catch you next time. No worries, Torvis. Hope you get feeling better, buddy. It's going around, man. Okay, there's Tower. So, Tower, play Expedition map. So we are going to assemble turn 3 Tron. Now we just got to find a payoff. Apologies, I missed a Pure part. What does elves lose? I'm not entirely sure what elves lose, to be honest with you. I don't think it's too god-awful much, honestly. But I'm not 100%. Gardens is not the best matchup for us. Although, Gardens doesn't have Initiate, so I don't know. But typically, it's not the best matchup for us. Yeah, let's just go get... The question is whether or not if he has any kind of land destruction in the deck. Suffocating Fumes aside. Yeah, Suffocating Fumes. I feel like all board wipes are gone. Elves should be pretty good. That is true. Yeah, Suffocating Fumes, I think, is the only like board wipe left in the format. Let me pull up an elf list here. I can try to tell you. I don't know. I've never played it. Let me check. Sideboard does. Yikes. Hello. Yeah, 4 Rancid Earths is not going to be fun. Pauper, elves. So this is an MTG elf list. I'm going to assume like I don't think it loses Corian Ranger. I think does it lose Priest of Titania? I bet it does. Although it's from Urza Saga, so no, it would be fine. Sorry, Lotus. Third Path. I don't know if this version loses anything. I think Distant Melody is one that it loses, right? Just V. No, it's from Morningtide, so I don't think it loses much of anything. Somebody else would know better than I would. Yeah, Morningtide. Oh, maybe Winding Way. It might lose Winding Way. Yeah, it loses Winding Way, it looks like, is the main card it loses. What about Lead the Stampede? Is that a card? No, it's from Mirrodin, so yeah. Well, okay, so it's uncommon in Mirrodin Besiege. So it would also lead the Stampede. So it loses Winding Way and Lead the Stampede, it looks like. Which is kind of important. Cards. Boulder Branch, put on top. Add green. 3, 4, 5. Let's do this now. Yeah, the deck used to rely on Disability a lot more, I guess, so I would have to go back to 4 of. Yeah, probably. There could definitely be a... This is Wade's list, 2 Gurmag and 1 Fingrin top end. No Gurmag, 2 Fingrin. All his. Gotcha. Yeah, so yeah, you lose some of the, like, refill your hand cards. Doesn't look like you lose too much, though, for elves. I need to actually, like, play elves one day. It's one of the few tribal decks in the format I've yet to play. I don't know why, I just never have. Like, I played Slivers, I like Slivers. I wonder what of Slivers you lose. Probably just a burn, right? You just lose to burn. Yeah, but I wonder what of Slivers you lose. That would be interesting. Crop rotation's not awful, I guess. I mean, I know he's got tons of removal in this deck. I think. Would assume, right? We just need to keep drawing our threats here. This matchup, I mean, Pulse of Marassa is probably going to be the only thing we really bring in for this matchup. Yeah, that's probably it. Probably just Pulse of Marassa. Hell, I might just play Monster Tron. I just love this deck. I love this style of deck. Rude. Oh, super rude. Why'd you let me gain so much life? Prove a point, I guess. Yeah, Ancient Stirrings. Self-Assembler would be the best thing to find here, honestly. Another Boulder Branch Golem, though, is not bad. But I think I'm going to take Wretched Grip, because it allows us to draw a card. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, Self-Assembler. Damn it. Self-Assembler would be the best draw we could find. Turn 12 clock, right? There's like too many decks to choose from. My problem is, so the 2 decks I like the most that I played so far is Paper Cut and Monster Tron. My problems with both of those is there's other versions of those decks that's going to be more representative. That's going to be more hated on. So for an example, Paper Cut slowly bleeds your opponent, right? Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of life gain in the decks or in the sideboard because of Burn being a big boogeyman, right? And then you have Rude. And then you have even ruder. Then you have what's its face? You have the Tron combos like Flicker Tron, so people are gonna have sideboard hate for Tron, and that hurts me too. So it's like, yeah, the 2 decks I like the most get punished because of other decks in the format, even in the pure core sense. Problem is we gotta find threats. We're not finding any threats. I'm gonna crop rotate out this Crystal Grotto for another one. I mean, we did Maul to 5, right? Mono Blue Tempo was an easy one. Lost Fairy Seer, and I think that's it. Yeah, true. True. Oh. The problem is he's got just removal for any creature we find, so we're just like, this game is pretty much over. Especially if he has like another Gurmag here, or Fenrid Marauder. Wretched Grift is not the worst draw. Chromatic Sphere, sure. I will say missing Maelstrom Colossus kind of hurts. I mean, normally you just cascade into a 1-drop, but it's still a 7/7, right? I just swapped for the Snare Master. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what a lot of people are doing, or swapping for that. I feel like the tournament's going to be like some kind of blue and red deck, and that's going to be it. Anybody see the top 8, or I think they went to finals of, goddamn, of a challenge when their entire sideboard was just blue Elemental Blast and red Elemental Blast effects, Hydro Pyroblast effects. Yeah, that is wild to me. This is typically a matchup that's pretty bad for my style of deck, because they just 1-for-1 us, you know? So typically it's not very good for us. This Crusher's gonna kind of just suck, honestly. Yep, play Chromatic Star. I'm just gonna draw off of it now, in case we get a Ancient Stirrings. Water Branch Golem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Water Branch Golem's gonna be not bad next turn though. But yeah, this is a pretty bad matchup for a style of deck like mine, because we're planning on dumping out large creatures they can't deal with, and they can just 1-for-1 our big creatures pretty easily, while playing effective threats like Gurmag Angler on their own. Crypt Rats is a card that also kills them, thankfully. Okay, Self-Assembler is really cool. We have to attack with Crusher, so I'm just going to attack with Crusher. I imagine he just, like, sacks Candy Trail. Probably, like, what, Treasure Token, Candy Trail? I don't know, he might just let a land go over Candy Trail. I probably would. He's got plenty of land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to pick Garden and Treasure. Sure. I imagine he blocks with Jewel Thief, and then he can Crypt Rats X whatever. Interesting. Wonder why. I'm just gonna play Boulder Branch Golem here. If he wants to kill with Crypt Rats, he can, but it kills his Gurmag Angler, and we gain life off of it. I want this match to be over because I have to use the restroom so bad. I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna pass his yield to him. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to use the restroom. What's he doing? Throwing down the Gurdaddy here? Sure. I'll throw a Boulder Branch underneath the bus here. I know he's got another Gurmag Angler in hand, but I'm curious to see if he pops his Crypt Rats. We need this Crypt Rats to go away. A Blood Fountain on top of that? Yikes. Blood Fountain is such a good card. I mean, we have Suffocating Fumes in the main deck, so we could just rip a Suffocating Fumes to get rid of Crypt Rats that way. Another Wretched Grift's not bad. I want them to crack this Crypt Rat so bad. A Power Plant. The problem is, like, these are all X4s. We really have to top deck, like... some of our big creatures. Our other 5/5s. I think most of our shit is X4, ain't it? No, we have the Giant. We could top deck the Giant. We have 1 Crusher, 2 Giants, 1 Marauder left. There was that X4 move. The problem is they just Blood Fountain back the Crypt Rats and just do it again. Let's find our 3/6 Giant. That's our problem, is we're just running out of creatures. Imagine now he cracks the Blood Fountain. Pick back up Crypt Rats. We're definitely not in good shape. We're definitely kicking water uphill at this point, for sure. I don't really want to play into it, the Crypt Rats, just because he can Crypt Rats away next turn. But I also, like... I need to thin the deck, and I need to, like, attempt to do something. Well, that's what I was waiting on. Yep. X4 Crypt Rats again. Yep. Crypt Rats goes away, though, thankfully. And hopefully it stays away this time. Although I imagine they just have the juice, if you will. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to scoop to the Blood Fountain there. Let's just go to the next game. Holy shit. Pulse Marassa, 100% comes in. Suffocating Fumes can go out. I really don't care much for Suffocating Fumes in this matchup. Swap it out for 1D Glamour. I don't think it's worth bringing in Tormod Script, personally. Could be wrong on that, but who knows. Yeah, this is a bad matchup for the deck. It always has been, though, to be fair. It's always been a pretty not good matchup for us. Alright. Nope. This hand is not great. I will keep it, though. Gonna keep it. I'm gonna bottom the Wretched Grift. I do want that card, but I think we need to bottom it. We need to find our land pieces. Is what we need to do. Crystal Grotto is legal in the format, right? Yeah, it was in Wilds of Eldraine. Kind of like the one from Wilds of Eldraine better. The artwork's a little bit cooler. Alright, sack. See what we draw here. Another Crusher. Not very good. Tower. Tower's not bad. There we go. I'm just debating if I want to play Crusher here or just start swarming out self-assemblers here. I think I'm just going to start pushing out the self-assemblers here. We know they has Rancid Earth, so maybe we should have played Ulamog's Crusher here just to get it on the field. But we'll see. We'll see if that was a bad move or not. Can you grapple into Bog? Sure. Yeah, let's just play Crusher next turn. 7, 8. Crush. Chromatic Sphere. Crack Chromatic Sphere. We get a Forest. I can't imagine they don't have just straight out removal for Ulamog's Crusher. I'd be super surprised. Candy Trail comes in. He's going to scry both the top. Yikes. Goodbye, Crusher. He's going to crack Candy Trail. My guess, that means Snuff Out was in the top. Okay, Annihilating Glare, sure. Another Bajuka Bog. Fighting our Pulse of Morasses very nicely. Crop Rotation's interesting. So we could crop rotate to get another power plant and then play self-assembler 2 this turn. But I think it's more important we hold up crop rotation to protect Tron. But I'm assuming he just has removal for this, right? I'd be so surprised. Deadly Dispute. I think he's digging for removal. He just scoops to Crusher. Okay. I'm just going to run it back. I guess there's an argument for bringing in Tormod's Crypt, but I don't think it's a very strong one. Nope. Well, Agent Stirrings and Expedition Map is really interesting. I'll keep this. Probably just going to lead on Crystal Grotto here. I wouldn't hate drawing that. We can play Map. I'm just going to lead with Map here. Ours is mine. We're going to crack Expedition Map is what we're going to do. Definitely building a nice little sack wall to Crusher here. Alright. Another Mind is not bad. Another Grotto, Blossoming Sands. So we can crop rotate away this Crystal Grotto to find our other Tron piece. Which doesn't feel horrible, necessarily. Let's do it this way. Expedition Map, Power Plant, play Power Plant, play Chromatic Star. Just go ahead and crack Chromatic Star. And then play Agent Stirrings. We already have Self-Assembler, so I think I'm just going to get a basic basic Forest here. No, let's just get Chromatic. Next turn, probably just going to start playing Self-Assemblers. Because we'll have Rude. Yeah, I don't know. I could just play Ulamog's Crusher next turn, too. If we play Self-Assembler, though, we get to play around another Rancid Earth. Holding up crop rotation. I'm kind of actually a big fan of that. So let's just play this. Visionary, sure. Because next turn, we can play... Quit Bajuka Bogging me. Next turn, we can play... I guess it really doesn't matter. Planar Chaos regular set, right? I think so? I'm not entirely sure. There's a link somewhere. Hold on. There's a link to the Scryfall, where you can search what decks are legal and not legal. So this is the list, the Scryfall, where you can search the format and see what cards are legal to play or not play. Alright, so... Alright, I'm just going to attack first. Sweet, I can play Mana Tithe. Nice. Let's attack with this Self-Assembler. Okay, so let's take a moment. That'd be 6. So we can't hold up crop rotation, so let's just play the other Self-Assembler then. I'm going to play a Chromatic Sphere bracket. Also, Morass is not bad. Jewel Thief, sure. Okay, Necro Wellspring, sure. Alright, so no Rancid Earth this turn. Next turn we play this other Crystal Grotto, we can go Crusher. Yep, Candy Grapple, sure. Definitely annoying, but not the worst thing that could happen to us. Through this turn. Power Plant. Play this Crystal Grotto. Definitely put you on top. Okay, 2-4. So, play Crush. Pass. Alright, I have a deck I like now. Right on, Aaron. What you looking at? Rude. Boros Bully. We kind of played Boros Bully last game. And Snuff Out? Sure. I lose to Battle Screech, but I think I'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be alright. Another Crystal Grotto. Okay. Pass here. It's a big card. Fuck's sake. Bottom U. Crush. Yeah, that's not good for me. I said, you do have a lot of removal, though. And I got to win on time still. Makes me think he's got Candy Grapple here. See? Alright, and the Crip Rats to top it off. Yeah, that's going to be good. Well, let's see. Can we gain a minute and a half on him? I think we only win to time. Tournament is this Saturday. It is. It is. So he's going to scry both the bottom. Expedition map kind of sucks butt there. Cracks Candy Trail. Draw a card, gain some life. A lot of life, actually. Another Candy Trail. He gets to scry one top, one bottom. Going to immediately crack it. No attacks is interesting. We're trying to go on the time play here now. See if we can't get him on that. Oh, we've passed him on time. Is this Gurmag Angler? Or pass X5? X6 maybe? Sure. I mean, he's got Blood Fountain for sure, but see what happens here. Cracking the Blood Fountain. Finger Marauder, Crip Rats. Figured as such. Finger Marauder, Crip Rats. I mean, hey, X8 for sure. Jewel Thieves? Wonder why. Gain life from treasure token. This game is wild. Sounds edge case, but has won me a lot of games. True. It does win a lot of games, Aaron. That's for sure. I mean, look at this board state, right? With the Fingrid Marauders. Like, I can just gain as much life as they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was a crazy, stupid game. Well, Lotus, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but GG's. GG's, Lotus. That's going to have to be my last game as well. Good games, buddy. That last game, you know, honestly, like, we were playing to time for sure, but I also felt like it was really hard to tell. A lot of the time I like to scoop instead of going to time if I know you're going to win, but I really feel like that was a very hard one to tell how that game would have ended out. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know how that one would have ended up. That was a really strange one. I have no idea what would have happened. Me either. Like, there for a moment I thought, like, yeah, you probably had this wrapped up, but we just kept drawing so many cards. And yeah, I had like 2 or something more of those Union of the Third Paths or Third Path of the Union or whatever it's called. So like I had like a decent amount of draw power. So I'm really curious to see how that game would have piddled out after, you know, if we didn't have time. So 2-1 with the deck. I needed a second Blood Fountain and some Gurmags. Yeah, you not fighting the other Blood Fountain was pretty nice. They were very fun matchups. Every matchup was fun. Beat Bogles, lost to Boros, kind of won against Golgari. But I have to say, the deck felt good against everything. I think I like the one crop rotation over Navigator's Compass. I don't know. I feel like it, but I don't know. Bulwark Giant is a really interesting card. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. I definitely think not having Breath Weapon though is kind of big. A little bit, you know? A little bit. As for the rest of the deck, I mean, it's just Monster Tron. It just does Monster Tron things. So, not bad, you know what I mean? The Graves, the Black Gardens deck, I mean, is kind of a matchup that is not the best for us, but didn't feel too bad either, for sure. In terms of, like, I don't know what I'm going to play this weekend. I do have a mono black deck I'm going to try probably tomorrow. I have a, where's it at? This mono black build, that could probably have maybe Ichor Wellspring in it or something. But I do have this build to try out tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to make changes. Hold on. I need to make a few changes. That being, I need to add in Vault of Whispers for land. I'm going to trim out 2 Witches' Cottages, add in 4 Vaults of Whispers. I'm going to keep it at 22 lands currently. We could go down 2 lands, add in like 2 Deadly Disputes or something is an option for sure. But yeah, where we're running Candy Grapple, I want the Vault of Whispers in here. We could also run Ichor Wellspring over Phyrexian Rager is an option we could have too. But I want to see how Phyrexian Rager does first. But yeah, I'm going to try this deck out tomorrow. See how this runs. What's this? Oh, okay. We got 4 online packs. Let's open them. See what we get. Open all. Tangle Span, Lookout, Dark Tutelage, Grasp of Fate, Ground Seal, Knightly Valor, Stab Wound, Utopia Sprawl. Hey, nice. Forest. I don't have any Utopia Sprawl, so I'll take that all day long. Or do I have? I can't remember if I have Utopia. I might have Utopia Sprawls. I can't remember now. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to check this out. I do want to say thanks to Wade for putting in this Monster Tron list. Really fun. I love Monster Tron. Like it is my favorite version of Tron. I like just playing big creatures and attacking. That's kind of what this deck does. Union of the Third Path was definitely an interesting card. I definitely feel like it'd be good against Burn, the Union of the Third Path. The deck as a whole, I don't know if it'd be good against Burn. You know what I mean? In a pure or core pauper Burn, I don't know. I mean, it feels like it because we do have a lot of life gain. We just got to get there first. You know what I mean? Which Union, I think, gives us a little bit more of a chance to get there, but don't know. Don't know if we just want, like, Weather the Storm instead. But, yeah, felt good. Felt good. Tomorrow we'll play Mono Black Control. I just want to thank Lotus real quick for the matches. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. And I'm going to bounce for today. So y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, everybody.